And of course, it's Inside the 90 brought to you by Stadium Set. My name is Amarachi Ademoko, the phenomenal voice. And today, I only have Emrys, favorite black boy. What else do you go by?
Anyone, your favorite black boy.
Right, I have Emirates with me today, and of course, I will be bringing you the thrills, the game highlights, everything happening inside the 90. We'll be starting off with, of course, the EPL. A lot of things are happening. If I EPL, you get as the shake right now. Not be like shake. I mean, it's not affecting anybody or the table. It's just the two
It affects people for the table, sha.
yeah, it's not gonna really affect them. Like the two antagonistic brothers. You know, say when I tell somebody like I don't you get the kind of relationship siblings relationship when you love your brother but you hate you hate him at the same time. I don't know. All siblings have that kind of relationship. Now this kind of relationship where Chelsea man you get. And right now, they always follow each other. Just watch them every year. You go reach where you go be where we say Chelsea feed day 9, man you go day 10, or man you go day 9, Chelsea go day 10. You know you follow each other back to back. They don't dey follow each other again. Not be only for table. They first sack Maresca, say, oh yeah, Oga, what you they do? We know they see her. Just this morning, Amory has been sacked as well. See, Amory own, it's been long overdue. When he was giving us
But now
losses
waiting I
back to
want
back.
now.
Yes,
Now
now,
waiting I be want.
when he was giving us losses back to back, how you go draw leads, draw wolves? Are you okay? Who does that?
But I remember I said one time during our one of our previous shows that say as per say Mbemo no day and Bruno can't get injury. Say man you no go win the next 4 or 5 Premier League matches for January.
Can you imagine?
And that's true that you don't play 2 draws now. I've been telling you now. Don't be 2 draws like this. You don't go still win your next match.
Go win. I mean, they don't come on Amory. Amory be our
For
problem.
where? For where?
Well, as it is right now, Manchester United has sacked Ruben Amorim as head coach. So, 40 years old Portuguese was actually informed of the decision. Of course, he's 40 years old. He said that he came to Man U. He feels older. He has more gray hair.
But
Just it wasn't even up to 2 months. He came to Man U and he made that statement. Right now, they've told him, oh yeah, they go. And this is with immediate effect.
But the thing is, if you like, it's been a long time coming. It was a matter of when and
When?
not if.
They don't want me to be like you just play 3 games, they sack him.
Starting from last season, when he came to United, like it was obvious that the guy was going, like he wasn't going to last at Manchester United.
You know
So-
when he started, you know what these people saying that whom the gods want to kill, the first make mad, right? Amorim is super annoying that you keep doing the same thing, same way, and you expect a different result. His tactics was not working for Mayu. Change our Oga say even God. Didn't you hear? That was an interview. He said even God cannot make him change his tactics.
If you look for what him make, I believe if you look for what him cause the rift between him and some kind people for the club.
Yes, now.
Because after the match against Leeds, if you go back to his post-match press conference, he was saying something about being a manager and not a head coach. He said he came to United to be a manager and not a head coach. So
He's not serious.
if you check all those things and you can get some kind of squabble for behind the scenes, where like, Afa,
You get it as well. They know they tell us, Sha.
Afa, you don't want to do this thing. Like according to them, they were telling him to somehow be tactically flexible, but the man insists say, "Now this way I go play
And this way you
because of the players way I get." You understand? And then if you pay keen attention to what was happening, you gonna say this man at the end of the day no go last for this club. So
know they use strong head.
it wasn't a surprise this morning that he was finally let go. And then talking about Chelsea, well, good result for them against Manchester City, but the same thing will happen to Amorim. That already happened to
No first happened to Maresca
Maresca. The same thing way they complain
3
say
years ago.
may they leave him, may they give him players because he was talking about experience when it comes to Maresca. He was talking about experience. He said he needed experienced players, but then again the club relied. They have a new policy of buying younger boys and then grooming them to become superstars and then sell them for better money. I don't know. Let's see how it goes for them. They've already made inquiries for other coaches to come in. Uh, I gathered yesterday that Rosnier, the coach of Strasbourg, is already on ground to take over from Maresca.
Okay.
We hope that they also give him free hand
That's the
to
problem.
to
I was going
to
to say that.
buy.
Aside free hand, one problem Chelsea have, Chelsea, they want, if they buy you today, when you begin, they win something today. Forgetting that this guy, you just got him. Which club where they coach him before he come Chelsea?
No
Now
be
you win two important
no be
trophies
no be
for
no
you.
be no be no be
Immediately he
no be
got there.
about the another way they there be saying that the expectations of the fans. The fans don't they used to success. Let's say we go a year and a half, 2 years without trophies. But then again, Chelsea fans no expect say they go 3, 4, 5 years without winning a major trophy. So they don't they used to them. Based on say start now. It started from when Abramovich bought the club in 2003. They've always find a way to win, to compete in major trophies, and then going on to win the trophies. For Maresca, certain Chelsea fans are not happy that he was let go. But then some are saying it's because of his probably stubborn nature of insisting on what he wants.
I don't even think Fletcher. Okay, let's come to Amorim. Insisting on what Amorim said he wanted Sheshko, right? They got him Sheshko. Both him and Sheshko, I don't know what is wrong. Sometimes Sheshko being the ball, you'll be looking for a striker. He'll be in the, and I like, who is that guy? How did you buy him? Where was he playing before he came to Mayu? Now Mayu has a match with Burnley, and Darren Fletcher has been made. Okay, he's expected to take over the club on an interim basis, right? So, and we have Mayu is playing Burnley on Wednesday.
Well, for Darren Fletcher, he's a club legend, won the Champions League with Manchester United. He's been there for a long time. So, if you notice, what United always do, what they always do is when they let go of a manager, they find a way to bring in a club legend to steady the ship, manage the crisis, and then probably appoint a substantive manager. For Fletcher, I don't see anything different he's going to come with. I guess we have to wait and
To
see.
see what he has planned.
Exactly. And remember, two of his sons plays for Manchester United, and we'll see how that goes.
Exactly, because it's going to be very embarrassing if he if he can't show workings. Anyways, on the table, it's looking like the elephant is relaxed. I'm talking about Arsenal. They are now 6 points clear of second team following behind that Man City. Arsenal has 48 points, comfortably seated. If you ask me, that's they're comfortably seated. I mean, they're 6 points clear.
I said it here. Arsenal are going to win the EPL.
No, I said it too.
The thing is, they've always competed for the Premier League trophy. Like they always compete, but then again, they always come short of winning the trophy. They've gone on to finish second 3 consecutive seasons now. But then the difference to the difference for Arsenal this season compared to the previous seasons are, if you check the squad, not just having depth, they have quality in depth. Do you understand? Chelsea has a large squad also, but then what are the qualities? That is what's
That's the
making
difference.
exactly that is what's making the difference for Arsenal
Okay.
this season. They have quality in depth. When they lose a player, the next person comes in and then steps up to.
I was going to say that you wouldn't even
Exactly,
notice.
you don't like in their past 3 matches now. The recent signing, Piero Hincapi, has been playing left back for them for 3 straight matches now, and you wouldn't even notice that a certain Calafiori hasn't been playing.
Like, Carrefour has not been in the game, and it's not even obvious.
Exactly.
I've said it.
So if you check if you compare the quality of players they have now,
And what they used to have. You
exactly.
know that they are moving towards
That is
the
why I said
trophy.
Arsenal are going to win.
And then aside that,
And another thing is this: if you check other teams they've played, I mean the big six, they're going to play Chelsea at home in the second
they're
leg.
going to win.
They're going to play Man U at home
They're going to lose.
in the second leg. They're going to play Liverpool at home
Ah,
in the second leg.
could be a draw.
The only away team they're going to play in the big six is Manchester City, and that should be around April. So probably they might even wrap up the league
Before
before then.
then,
Do you
maybe
understand?
they would just be needing a draw from that game to decide.
Exactly. So for me, the league is Arsenal's yours this season.
I've said it, and the Ateta has done so good with those boys, and the boys too. They want to win something. You know, when you bring in boys that have a winning mentality, the likes of Ebere Chase. I mean, with what he did with Crystal Palace before he got there, and others. So these boys they've played so long that they deserve it. They deserve that win, and they've been working towards it this season to win it. And I said it that they're going to win. Someone said if they can past December and mid January
I said it.
without
I was
conceding,
the person
without
that said.
leaving the table,
I said
then
if
they're going to do it.
exactly if they can, because what happened to them in the previous season is around December, January, they seems to struggle, but then somehow they've navigated December,
Exactly.
and then coming into January, they've also won their match against Bournemouth. They also won Aston Villa. Now they're going to play Liverpool on Thursday. Arsenal has always find a way to somehow pick up points this season. So if they still have about 4 EPL matches to play this January, and if they somehow manage to get at least 10 out of a possible 12 points, because those 4 matches are 12 points. If they can somehow manage to get 10 points out of a possible 12 points, I think it's a very good
Okay,
result.
good hobby. Anyways, Arsenal are leading the table with 48 points. Man City falling behind with 42 points. And Aston Villa third with 42 points as well. Liverpool fourth, 34 points. Liverpool, they were struggling. They were somewhere mid or even down the table.
Against their last match against Fulham, they scored in the 94th minute.
I was surprised.
And
I thought Fulham already had that in the bag.
And they were winning Fulham. They scored in the 94th minute, but somehow Fulham came back to equalize in the 97th minute. That game ended 2-2. And somehow, I think for Anvers, he has found a way to start scoring goals, and I think it's going to help Liverpool a lot if he should maintain his scoring form.
I'm talking about Fulham. They've been doing so well, to me. I mean, for the fact that Bassi and you will be been out for a long time, but they've been holding down.
Yeah, but they've been playing a lot of draws.
And they've been winning some. Before they met Liverpool, they won. So that's a good one moving forward. Anyways, Liverpool they're back, but they're not going to win the league. Chelsea are fifth on the table with 31 points. Man U sixth, 31 points. Brentford seventh, 30 points. Man U is so annoying. Like they could have gone to say to fourth or yes about fourth position if they had won Wolves and Leeds. How can you?
But they're
draw
still going to
Wolves
drop.
and
They're
draw
still
Leeds?
going to drop more
But no,
points.
they're not dropping more points. Sunderland are eighth on the table with 30 points. Quite impressive, being that almost more than half of their players they're
Yeah,
first
they have about
they're starters.
six players at the AFCON.
At the AFCON. So still maintaining that position is not bad. Brighton are 10th on the table, 28 points. Fulham 11th, 28 points as well. Everton 12th with 28 points. And Tottenham are 13th on the table with 27 points. Crystal Palace 14th on the table with 27 points. Bournemouth are 15th on the table, 23 points. Leeds United are 16th on the table with 22 points. Nottingham Forest 17th on the table, 18 points. And West Ham 18th, 14 points. Burnley 19th, 12 points. Wolves are last on the table, of course, with 6 points. And they finally got a win in their last one. They were really going to win it. I was hoping that the opponent would come back after 2-0 and only for them to put it another goal. That was when I knew, okay, this is decided. I was still hoping, I am still hoping that they're going to break that record of the club to finish with the fewest points in EPL.
Let's watch and see.
I hope they do because Derby County did it in 2011, 2012 with just 11 points. So I was hoping they would just hold on to those 3 points until there were 2 points until they drew Man U, got 3 points, and
So
now
they're on 6 points
they're on
now.
6 points, but they're still last. They're going to relegation,
It's obvious.
obviously, but I wanted to break that record while living. Anyways, La Liga and others were also in action. Your team won.
As expected.
Kinky was expected.
Now, what for you? What do you expect? What do you expect to make Espanyol do? La Barca they play. These guys haven't
How
won.
many minutes did you score the first?
Not be about when we score goal. Barca win or Barca no win. We know win. You know win your match
Down.
this weekend. I don't know what
Madrid
you know.
won too. Well,
What you concern me when see
Madrid won.
you know concern me whether Madrid win. What thing I need to say Barca play. we
Well,
win.
the way Barca is going, though Madrid is coming, just it's like they're beginning to find their rhythm, but
They're not finding any,
slowly. So I
they're not
mean, in
finding
the last
anything.
5 matches, they've only lost once. Though you've won all your 5 matches, and they're coming behind. So if
Barca
anything
currently
that
on
makes you,
nine games unbeaten
it
run in
doesn't
La
matter.
Liga.
You just have 49 points, 4 points ahead of while Madrid has 45, 4 points ahead of Madrid. So if you mistakenly drop points, Madrid is taking over.
So Madrid is not going to drop points.
I'm telling you, I just told you
Madrid
that
is
they're
not going to
back.
drop points. Is that what you're saying?
They're beginning to find their rhythm.
They're beginning to find their reading. When
Exactly.
Man you go find their own reading?
We're finding out. I mean,
When?
they've taken the first step, which is letting go of Amorim.
The what next?
We'll see. You will see what next on Wednesday
No wahala
when
na.
we play Burnley.
No wahala. Meanwhile, for Barca, it wasn't a surprise, though it was one of the Catalan derby against Espanyol. The match was a bit tricky for Barca somehow, and then considering that our goalkeeper coming back to his former club and then keeping a clean sheet. If you watch that game, he made a lot of saves in that match, keeping Barca in the game, and somehow, somewhere, individual quality got to play a big part in Barca winning that game. With Dani Olmo with a sumptuous finish. I mean, a one-time finish for a beauty of a goal against Espanyol, and then Lewandowski chipping in with that beautiful goal also. I mean, it wasn't a surprise that we won against Espanyol because we've in fact we've gone they haven't won Barca in a very long time
So they were
now.
not going to start it with
It's
that
been it's
one.
been it's been almost 20 something years now. It's been or 19 years now since they haven't won Barca. So it wasn't a surprise that Barca won that match. It's just that in the first half it was a bit tricky for Barcelona, considering that Espanyol were coming at Barca with all they got, but somehow they couldn't score.
Aside that Barca match and the Sevilla match, all the other matches in the La Liga, both teams scored. It was just that Barca and Sevilla against Levante. And imagine Sevilla losing to Levante
It's,
at
a,
home.
it's always a surprise.
3-0.
Sevilla has been somehow, I don't know, in the past 3, 4, 5 seasons now, somehow escaping relegation. The team seems to be struggling, especially financially, because if they haven't been able to get the kind of quality players they would probably want to get, and then the other quality players there had to leave because of pay. So for Sevilla, somehow they managed to stay afloat in their league last season, even last 2 seasons. But this season, I do hope that they somehow stay afloat also, because
Somehow.
the thing is Sevilla, when it comes to Spanish football, is a big team when it comes to Spanish
Of
football,
course.
and also they also have some kind of European pedigree because they've won the European League the most. Do you understand? So if you are a fan of La Liga, if you are a fan of Spanish football, you wouldn't want a Sevilla going down
Going down
to
to
Segunda
relegation, yeah.
too. That's exactly. So I do hope that somehow they
They
still
find their
manage,
rhythm.
I say, and still manage to stay in the La
All
Liga.
right. In Italian series, it's still tightly contested, where Inter Milan is leading the table with 39 points, AC Milan 38, Napoli 37, Juventus 33, Roma 33, Como 30, Bologna 26, like just like that. And of course, Verona is still last on the table with
I,
12 points.
I mean, I'm impressed with what Como has been doing, especially since Fabregas at Como. He has found a way to stabilize the team, keeping them in the periphery of European football. Not that they've qualified for the European football, but
But if they
somehow
continue like this, they might
they
likely.
exactly. And then in fact he's a wanted man. Since Fabregas is a wanted man currently now because bigger clubs are looking at his direction. And then for Inter Milan, they've now gone 5 matches unbeaten in the Italian Serie A. That is why you see them at the top of the Serie A. I don't know who's going to win the league because it's like you said, it's very tightly contested right now. They are currently on 39 points, but then AC Milan managed to win
And
the
with a little slip up,
exactly.
anything can happen.
AC Milan managed to win their game. Napoli also won over the weekend.
Yes,
So the league is quite open when it comes to
it's very open.
the Serie A because the what the teams have lacked. I mean, the top three teams: Inter Milan, AC Milan, and Napoli. What they've lacked this season is consistency. They might go 2, 3, 4 games winning, and then all of a sudden you see them struggling in their next match, playing at a draw or finding a way to lose. Do you understand?
Anyways,
But it's been up and down for the teams there.
in fact, it's going to that league is going to get till the last day of the match. There, you get to know who's going to win or not. Talking about leagues that are tightly contested, France League on. Interesting things are happening there. PSG is still second on the table. Like this is getting to the fourth week. I mean, they've been there, unless they've maintained the momentum there.
I as if I still
It's not
feel
like they're comfortable. I mean, it's just 1 point, but they're holding tightly
I still
onto
feel
that one
I
point.
still feel like PSG are going to still win the league.
Never
I
say
think
never.
I think it's going to boil down to individual quality and quality depth and
And experience.
depth of the squad because I feel like when it gets tough, like towards the ending of the season, let's say 10, 8, 9, 7 matches to go, fatigue might set in for these players when it comes to the Lens players. For PSG, they have a large squad and they have the quality to execute their game. So I still feel like PSG are still going to win the French League.
Anyways, we get to find out. Right now, Lens are still leading the table. They've been there for a long time and they're beginning to get comfortable just with 1 point ahead of PSG, who are second with 39 points. Marseille are third with 32 and Lille fourth with 32 points as well. Lyon are fifth on the table with 30 points. Rennes sixth, 30 points. Strasbourg and Toulouse 24, 23. Monaco 23. Angers 22. Brest 11th on the table 22 points. So aside from Lorient 12 to the first, I'm not going to say it's open for them, but just from Lens to Rennes, Lens 40 and Rennes number 6 30 points. Anything is possible, and they've just only played 17 matches.
Exactly. Like I said earlier, PSG are going to still win the league.
I hope they don't.
There's no way Lens are going to win the French League.
You think?
There's no way they're going to win it.
Anyways, there are a lot of matches that are coming up this week. In the EPL, of course, like I mentioned, Man U will now be playing. They'll go to Burnley. They play Burnley with their new interim coach. That's going to be his first match overseeing. And of course, Chelsea will also be in action. Tomorrow, West Ham against Nottingham Forest. Wednesday, Crystal Palace, Aston Villa. And then Fulham, Chelsea. Interesting. I can't wait to see how that turns out.
Well, even though Spurs are going to be playing at home, I still feel it's going to be a tricky match against Fulham. Because that match it's a London derby.
Is it derby, yeah?
So I still feel like with this Chelsea side, they're not convincing. Like just today the hot
They're not
the goals.
convincing.
So they're not very convincing now. We see Chelsea they
Okay.
play. See, I've been talking here before. I don't know what they give Chelsea fans hope, and I feel they give them hope the other day. Onatu and no wonder Onatu do somehow for table.
You're not serious.
See Chelsea start coach, una start coach. Chelsea they come
No,
down.
they should have sacked
Wait.
Amorim a long time
Chelsea
ago.
they come down and they come down. So Onatu
have
does it.
sacked
I like
Amorim
what they said. If you
a
say
long
I like as Onatu they do because Onatu they encourage each other. Chelsea go lose match. Man, you go maybe Chelsea lose match. They go lose their own.
You're not
Man, you
serious.
go they go say maybe.
We're better than Chelsea.
How not take better
We're
pass?
better.
How?
Anyways, Brentford will be meeting Sunderland same Wednesday. Brentford is going to win. I mean, when you look at their stats so far, they don't lose at home anyhow. And against a side who's more than half of the players are in AFCON, Brentford are definitely getting that one.
Against Sunderland.
Of course.
There's no way Brentford is going to win Sunderland.
Brentford at home.
There's no way Brentford
win
is going to win
Sunderland.
Sunderland.
Come sides. Bournemouth against Tottenham, two inconsistent teams this season. Man City will be playing Brighton, Everton Wolves, Burnley Man, Newcastle Leeds, and Arsenal Liverpool. That's like the biggest
Arsenal is going
match.
to win.
Of course, Arsenal is going to win, but it's not going to. Liverpool will score, but Arsenal will win.
Liverpool will score a goal in that match. Arsenal is going to win comfortably 2-0.
No way. Liverpool is going to score. It's going to end 2-1. Let's wait and find out. Anyways, that's it for matches, and of course, the matches that happened during the weekend in EPL, La Liga, Italian series, and France League. On. As for the Bundesliga, they will be back next week. My name is Amarachi Adimoko, the phenomenal voice, and I'm here with Emrys, and it's Inside the 90, brought to you by Stadium Side. Like, comment, share, and of course, subscribe to our channel.